Hey, what is up, everybody? It's the dude, it's the rebel, it's the guy next to the next level. It's me, it's Keenan Sergeant, haha, aka Geek Dude, Dude Rebel, level 92, Sergeant Crazy. And yes, y'all been known from the start, and now you're about to know it again, Mr. K-Dog, K-D-O-G-G. Welcome back, everybody, to another KeeKlip episode. This is KeeKlip number 32. Yes, 32. So, on my last review, I talked about Smash Fest that happened in Brentwood Best Buy in St. Louis, Missouri, as of June 14, 2014. And yes, once again, it's still a great game. I'm getting it. Hopefully, I'll try to get the 64, GameCube, and the Wii versions back. That's all collection right there. You can't have a Nintendo game without Super Smash Brothers. And speaking about Smash, I just remember, like I said, I also pre-ordered it too because once I pick it up, I get a special gold coin. So that's coming in somewhere around November. I don't know when exactly, but it's around that month. So today, I'm gonna actually do a good review today because as of what was Tuesday? As of the 17th of June 2014. I had to go help one of my mom's friends move some furniture. Me and along with my other friend. And this is actually a cool thing because once I got done with it, now she paid me, of course, but then she gave me something that actually meant a lot to me, and I actually been looking for this. Now in some of my videos, y'all seen the Superboy, but she actually gave me the original Super Nintendo. About to go back into the past and take a look at the 16-bit era. Yes, the Super Nintendo right here, back in 1991. Now, first off, this is actually a good design. This actually is a good design console. Kind of like, but of course, all systems like this back then was a little bit light and it's kind of dirty. You probably can't see it, but who cares? This right here, this actually was a great system. Now, of course, you already seen how the games are on the Superboy. Now, that's just on a small screen. But this right here, home console, big screen TVs. You can even work on the small box. I should have got this out first. But the system itself, they actually had a whole good line of games. Of course, you can have Mario, and of course, you can have Donkey Kong. But that was Donkey Kong Country in Mario World. Another great game on here was Super Metroid. Of course, my favorite, Street Fighter 2 for this. Alongside with some Mortal Kombat games, and alongside Killer Instinct. That's a real good game. That was actually my first KeeKlip. The cool thing, I don't think this was on an NES. We don't have one. But on this one, it has your, of course, first off, it has your power button. It's kind of big. Flicks on and off like that. Right here, you got your reset. It's kind of simple. And right here, this is actually pretty neat. I didn't know about this. But this actually ejects your game. So, let's say, let's take this one. Put it in, play it, blah, blah, blah. Then when you're ready to take it out, pops up. Pretty nice. Because, you know, like the NES, you basically stick your finger in there and then you flick it down and then it springs back up. And once again, this is a two-player controller type console. And on the back here, of course, you have your AV antenna outlet, and then this is your power cable. Now this right here, if you can see it, the TVs that you see now, you can basically just go to either AV2 or component. You know, back then, you know, you had to turn it to either channel 2, 3, 4, and all that. There was a certain box to it that goes inside. There's a certain box that goes in here that you plug up, and then you plug the other core up to the antenna TV. And yeah, so as of now, I don't gotta do that no more. Thank God. But yeah, it was pretty nifty back in the day. Like I said, the cool thing about this system is it's 16-bit. Now in the original Nintendo, it was all 8-bit. It was all pixelated and blocky. It showed a little bit of 3D in a way, like as of art. But the system itself, it was more advanced pixelation. You know, it looks real. You know, it looks well, not real exactly, but you know, it looks pretty well designed. It has some good color in it. Good music, good sounding. And also, y'all should know this by now. what was the biggest company? And I'm surprised they actually joined it still. But what was the biggest company against Nintendo? Yeah, I thought so. Sega. Of course, they had the Sega Genesis. When this came out, Genesis came out. Um, they in a way they kind of share some similarities as far as graphics go. Um, the only thing that's different, if it was like the same game, like say Doom and maybe Primal Rage, the only thing that's gonna be different is the music. Now of course this one right here is it kind of sounds like it kind of sounds muted in a way. If I had a good game, I'd probably show you why, or you probably seen some of the Superboy games. Um, but unlike the Genesis, it's kind of like playing a keyboard, and it has like the same sound effect. You know, it's kind of like playing a like a digitalized horn, by instance. Um, I forgot a great game on this. Yes, I showed this on KeeKlip. I think it was KeeKlip number 2. Yeah, it was number 2. Uh, there was a great game on here for this that actually showed great effects. And if y'all remember the KeeKlip, it was Star Fox. That was the first ever game for Nintendo to actually show super effects, and that was like complete 3D. That was basically like Nintendo 64 at its early time. I could probably say that could be on 64 when that came out, probably, or if the N64 was actually made. But I think there was a 3D game for the Genesis. Close in range, there was this game called Vectorman, and the Vectorman game, it was pretty good. First off, he was kind of faster, more 3D as far as coming like popping out the screen or whatever. But yeah, this actually, like I said, this actually showed a lot of great graphics. It showed a lot of great library of games. But yeah, like I said, once again, I'm still be a Nintendo fan. So if I had to choose between this or Sega, it's gonna be this. Now, unless I was born playing Sega, whatever. But also alongside with the original Nintendo, I didn't know about this at first, but the Sega Master was basically the Sega Master was actually getting developed. Now the Sega Master is somewhat like the NES. Like say for instance Street Fighter. Now of course this one you have Street Fighter 2. Yeah, you used to have Super Street Fighter. But the Street Fighter itself, the Street Fighter game, not number 1 but still number 2, there's a whole lot of differences. Especially the background and especially the music. The background itself is kind of a sit still. Now in this one, the Super Street Fighter, and stuff in the background, it moves. Like say for instance, Ryu and Ken. Ken, he has the bow in the background, but on the Sega Master, it shows the 2 boats on the side and it says Capcom. And Ryu's, on the background, he has his whole shrine. And the Sega Master, I keep saying Super, and the Sega Master part, it's just the wall, and that's about it. The characters mostly stand still. They don't really like articulately move as as they would on the Super Nintendo. But I mean, it's still great. But yeah, like I said, this one here, it still has its own library of games as far as Donkey Kong, Mario, F-Zero, Kid Icarus, and all that. I don't think Kid Icarus on here. Sorry, but yeah, like I said, this is a great console, especially when it came to the controller. This here is the basic. As you can tell, it has your regular D-pad. It still has a select and a start. I hope I press it. Yeah, select right here and then start right there. And as you notice, instead of the NES controller having 2 buttons, this one's got 4. And also introducing back buttons. Got the left, got the right. This is actually it's pretty comfortable to handle. It kind of has that round curving. It's kind of smooth on the edges, so it's actually still easy to grip. Also, I don't know if y'all see. I'm pretty sure none of y'all seen this before. Maybe I wish I had it right now. But there's a certain device out there also for the Super Nintendo you can actually plug into. It's called a Super Game Boy. That way you can actually play your Game Boy games onto this. And I'm thinking like, wow, that's actually pretty nice. You would think that I think NES didn't come up with that because I think the Game Boy, the Game Boy kind of was around when NES came out, and but it was a pretty good concept. You know, actually playing instead of playing Game Boy games on their, like a small console or handheld console, you can actually play it on a home console on the big screen. Pretty nice. But yeah, like I said, all in all, oh wait, I didn't see that part. Whatever. But yeah, all in all, the Super Nintendo is still, I consider, a great console. And still the fact that, I helped my friend out moving furniture for moving her furniture for like the next 2 hours. She gave me this alongside with another console and another console, which I will review next. Yeah, I probably do that on my next clip. Yeah, probably makes sense. But yeah. So for all you Nintendo fans, if you still like the Super Nintendo, I recommend it. Great console, great line of games, especially when it comes to fighting. Because my favorite one is I'd probably say Super Street Fighter and Killer Instinct, but just to narrow it, Super Street Fighter. So yeah, that will be it. That's kind of a quick video, but that will be it for KeeKlip number 32. And I hope you guys liked it. Like and comment on it. Y'all can find me on Facebook. I'm Keenan Sargent, or you can go to facebook.com/dude level92, capital Dude, capital V 92. Also, same way with Instagram and on Twitter. I'm dude level92 there. And until next time, I will see y'all when I want to see y'all. Peace out.